on 3, I'll be reviewing this movie dropped on Netflix called ChokeHold, and this movie it is from Turkey. And in this movie, you see this couple who moves back into their small town where they are from. But when they move into the town, Assos, really beautiful town, by the way. I really like this movie's location. It was really pretty. When they move into this town, Assos, we see in the town people, they are not very welcoming toward them. They are doing many things. They try to get them out of that town. And we, as the movie goes on, we find out why all these people in their town, they don't like them. So this movie, it's kind of like a psychological thriller. At first you're like, whoa, all these town people are really mean toward them. But as you learn more about this character, like who is in this movie, he used to be this, banker, and he got many people in that town invested money in his farm. And we see he's actually scam all these people's money, pension and everything. All these people in the town, as the movie goes on, they had every right to be mad at him. But this movie, it is focused on the center character, who is, end of the day, he is the scammy guy who scam everyone. So this movie, it puts you, as the audience, it puts you in a difficult position. You're like, whoa. Because as everybody comes out and talks to him, we find out, oh, this guy, he's a bad guy, but he's trying to start over his life in this movie. So all the twist and turn about him, I did found it interesting. This movie, it is very engaging, honestly. When I was watching, I was like, whoa, this is very engaging, because this guy is because at first you do feel sorry for him, but as the movie goes on, you're like, whoa. Overall, I did found this movie to be interesting, honestly. As I was saying, location is really nice. All the acting, the center actor, he's good in this movie. And there's other characters also. They're also interesting. I'll say the acting is really good. But overall, what was this movie I was trying to do here? How the bad guy, at the end of it, you see the bad guy didn't change anything. He's just starting over. But however, I found his relationship with his wife, or should I say his wife character, to be very interesting, unpredictable, as she was saying end of this movie. Everybody thinks I'm unpredictable, nobody believes me. I think the wife was interesting, all the twist about her. I was really shocked. I was like, whoa, this is one of this movie. This movie is actually quite engaging as you watch it. Some of the dialogues are interesting. Although I was watching dub version, I found some of the dialogues are interesting. Even when there is spoiler here, especially about him, when he finds out about his wife's secret, the way they go back and forth with each other, I was like, whoa, this is really interesting and engaging. Also his lawyer, some of the character in these movies, they are interesting. Some of the things that happen in this movie, like this character, for instance, the guy who died in this movie, he kind of deserved the death because he attacked him. So he had no point but to kill him. Again, as the audience, you do feel a little bit conflicted. Are you supposed to feel sympathy for him or not? Because as I was saying, he did scam all these people's money. And when you hear about it, you're like, whoa. It's really, it was miracle for him how he got out of the jail. So end of it, I will say, it was a interesting watch for me. While this movie isn't perfect by any mean, overall, I would say I had a good time watching it. Location is good, acting is good. Maybe the story is not always clear, but overall, it was interesting. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? And if you enjoyed this review, don't share my other reviews on who we are running from. Recently, this Turkey show came out. It was quite interesting as well. And let me know in the comment if you enjoyed this. Please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.